Hey everyone, Dr. Jamil here. Hope you're all doing amazing today. I'm out on a walk, it's a beautiful day, and I had something on my mind that I wanted to share with you. Today's tip, keep raising the bar. Little backstory on the story that I want to share with you. When I was younger, high school time, I was a runner. I did track, I did cross country, and loved it. Running was a big part of my life. Met friends that I'm gonna have for a lifetime and such beautiful memories when I look back at it. And at the end of high school, it got to a point where I really couldn't run anymore. My knees just hurt. Whenever I would run, they'd be on fire. And I wasn't sure why. I was confused, didn't have the medical background. I was like, I'm like 19, I'm 18, why do my knees hurt all the time? But I just kind of just stopped running and I just went to college and that was it. And that continued throughout college, didn't run at all really in those 4 years. And then medical school. And in the middle of medical school, a good friend of mine, he's a massage therapist, and he freaking miracle worker, just shifted everything for me in one session. So if you've never had a massage, go get one. He worked on my legs, and 2 days later, my girlfriend and I did a hike up the tallest mountain in Arizona, zero pain, and it was absolutely incredible. He gave me some stretches to do, I kept it up, and I've had pretty much no pain ever since. And toward the end of last year, I started running again. And this is where the story starts. And so I start running again, and I noticed that there's no knee pain, but my stamina to run for long distances like I used to was pretty much gone. I had to start fresh from the beginning and build it back up. I was really only able to do about a mile and a half, and then I had to stop. And so I employed this idea, let me keep pushing, let me keep going a little bit further each and every time. I was running every other day, and I decided, we got some noise, let me go back this way. So I decided, let me push myself an extra 200 meters every time. And to give you an idea, think about it like wherever I got to last time on my run, let me keep going for another 10, 20, 30 seconds, something in that nature. But doing that every other day for 11 months, you can only imagine, it adds up. And about 6-7 months into it, I was going so much further, and it was really exciting and empowering. And then I got injured, and I had to take some time off. And I remember first I took a week off and I felt back to normal. I'm like, this is great, I'm gonna run today. Well, it's one of those things where I was probably 80% there and I should have waited, re-injured myself, had to take about 3 weeks off. And when I got back into it, it was a little disappointing because I felt like I didn't want to overdo it and injure myself again. So I ended up, cutting back the distance pretty significantly. But every other day, rather than only go an extra 10, 20, 30 seconds, I would go an extra minute or two longer, kind of get back to where I used to be and make it up. And now it's so incredible. I started running probably a mile and a half, 11 months ago. Now I'm in that 6 or 7 mile range, and it's so exciting for me. And the lesson, the big takeaway for you, in any area of your life that you want to continue to improve, obviously keep showing up, keep practicing, keep giving your all to it. But each and every time, push yourself a little bit more, a little bit further. There's a line, I think David Goggins shared it, and I believe it's a Navy SEAL line. And it's this idea that when you think you've pushed yourself as far as you can go, when you think you've got nothing left in the tank, that's when you're at about 40%. So you always have more reserves, push yourself, and it's incredible. You go a little bit further, 5% further, let's say, each and every time, it compounds. And over the course of 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, the progress happens so naturally, and yet it's incredible when you look back to see how far you've come. So rather than try to leap this one giant jump, just instead of that, little strides, little progress over time consistently makes a massive change in your life. Hope that is helpful for you. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I wish you the best. Take care.